The nails didn't hold him. Love, did you really think nails held him there? 3 Roman spikes and a few pieces of wood kept the creator of the universe pinned to a tree? No, that's not power. That's not restraint. That's not what held him. Love did. This was the same Jesus who walked on water, calmed storms with a whisper, and cast out legions of demons with a word. At his arrest, he said, "I am he," and grown men fell to the ground. And yet on the cross he stayed silent. He didn't call angels. He didn't break the nails. He didn't come down, not because he couldn't, but because he wouldn't. Why? Because love held him tighter than iron ever could. Skeptics, explain this. If he was just a man, why didn't he fight back? Why didn't he run? Why didn't he save himself? Prophets fled, disciples denied. But Jesus stood still and stayed nailed, not out of weakness, but out of unstoppable love. This wasn't torture. This was triumph. Not defeat, but design. The Lamb of God was not trapped. He was offering himself, and while Rome mocked and religion cheered, heaven wept. Because the only innocent one was taking the punishment of the guilty. That's not a legend. That's love. Imams say, he didn't die. Priests bury him under ceremony. Pastors downplay his blood. But if he didn't die, then love never won. If he didn't stay on that cross, then sin still reigns. If the nails held him, then he's just another martyr. But if love held him, then he's God. The same God who formed galaxies let soldiers pierce his hands. The same God who breathed life into Adam let himself suffocate under sin's weight. And he did it for you, for me, for every sinner, skeptic, rebel, and self-righteous fool. Love kept him there, not obligation, not force, not failure. Do you know what real love looks like? It doesn't whisper sweet nothings. It bleeds. It sacrifices. It lays down its life. And on Calvary, love didn't blink. It stared death in the face and said, "Do your worst." And death did. And Jesus still stayed. You think the Roman hammer had power? Jesus could have shattered the world with a glance. But he held back. He endured the mockery. He bore the curse. Why? Because only love could pay your debt. Only love could fulfill the law. Only love could silence hell. And he did it without complaint. No shortcuts, no compromise, no escape plan, just love. To the religious leaders teaching tradition instead of truth, what are your rituals worth if they ignore the cross? To the skeptic who mocks Christ's suffering, what God do you follow that would die for you? To the one still running from grace, how long will you pretend those nails were stronger than his mercy? He didn't need help staying there. He chose it. Because he loved you before you ever loved him, and still does. The nails didn't hold him. The pain didn't trap him. The soldiers didn't stop him. Love did. The kind of love that doesn't run. The kind of love that doesn't quit. The kind of love that doesn't need your perfection, but offers his own. That love is still speaking, still saving, still stronger than death. He didn't hang there for show. He hung there for souls. And he'd do it again. But he won't have to. Because once was enough. The cross stands forever as proof that nothing held Jesus but love. Not nails, not fear, just love. Prove me wrong.